Kia ora everyone, I'm Devanshi and I'm currently studying a Science and Commerce conjoint degree and my science majors are Biological Sciences and Marine Science. There's a lot to learn when taking the next step into something new, but plenty of people have done it before. In this session, you're going to hear from current students who can report directly from the ground on what student life is like right now. You don't have to figure it out all yourself, we're all here to help each other. Would you guys like to introduce yourself and talk a little bit about what you study?
My name's Chad and I'm studying a Maths and Physics degree.
My name is Zhutong and I'm in my third year of computer science.
Was there anything that made you want to pursue science? Do you have any stories about coming to the University of Auckland or choosing the science faculty?
As a kid, I just always loved figuring out how the world ticked, and so when it came to choose a degree, I came to Auckland and I just fell in love with the campus and how big the science faculty actually was.
There are two motivations for me. The first one is that my mom also pursued a master in computer science. And the second motivation is that I'm fascinated by the fact that if you ever prove something in science, it's always going to work like that.
Are there any projects, assignments, or trips that you've done in your degree so far that stand out to you?
My favourite assignment that I've done would be my third year capstone project, where you get to choose a mini research assignment with a lecturer or a researcher, and you kind of do a 6-week research assignment and you learn about any sort of topic in physics you want.
For me, the most memorable assignment I did will be in my first year. It was a coding assignment on working on a tic-tac-toe, and it was the first coding assignment that I ever done that is somewhat playable.
Have you had any specific hands-on experience within your degree?
I did a 10-week summer research scholarship sort of thing at the university, which is super good. It was 10 weeks of just research with a bunch of different researchers, and I found it super valuable.
Oh.
For my degree, which is computer science, I say we pretty much get hands-on experience every day, like we are coding every day, and that's 50% what our degree is.
Enrolling and planning can be quite overwhelming. Do you have any tips, or is there anything that you wish you did before coming into university?
When I first started enrolling, I basically looked at all the degree planners and what classes I could actually take. And then I asked a bunch of my friends who had already gone to university about which classes and actually how to enroll. And when I struggled there, I emailed a bunch of people in the admin team to figure out how to do it.
Mm-hmm, that's so true. I think I did something similar too.
I definitely say check the current student. It's definitely a valid approach and it's very valuable.
What did you guys do at secondary school to prepare for university? Is there anything you wish that you would have done to prepare?
I really wish I learned how to properly study at at secondary school, because coming to university was such a struggle. But I guess just actually listening to teachers and doing work on time really helps me get to where I am.
Yep, I agree. Having a solid routine is essential.
Besides that, I also wish that I do come to the open day of UA when I was in secondary school. I didn't before, and I didn't know how much I missed out until I was helping out at open day last year.
If you've received any support or scholarships for university, could you tell us a little bit about how that works and runs throughout your degree?
Personally, I didn't get any to the university.
I did receive a top achievement scholarship in my first year of university. It comes with a first year accommodation, and I would definitely say it helped a lot through my first year, as it has extended my time on campus and it helped me to get familiar with the university lifestyle much faster.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a bit about any clubs you've joined throughout uni, anything like the Student Science Association or any advanced programs?
I didn't really join too many clubs just because I had to work throughout university, but I did join the Science Scholars class, which was super valuable.
I happen to be the co-president of Science Student Association, so I can talk a little bit about that. Essentially, it was a really fun and valuable experience I had in the club. I get to interact with a lot of science students, and we got to listen to a lot of the opinions and voice from our students, and then relay them back to the faculty.
Do you have any goals or hopes for your future careers in study? Do you plan to go back to studying after your undergraduate or go straight into the workforce?
I eventually want to do a PhD, but whether I do that immediately after study or whether I go to into the workforce really depends on how I feel at the end of my degree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very similar to that. I was looking to do my honors next year, And it will really depend on my experience in honor to see if I want to do a PhD or go into workforce.
Any advice for new students coming into the university? Any tips or recommendations for coffee or snacks?
My best piece of advice would be to go to class. And my favourite place to get snacks or like a hot drink would be like Strata up in Cape Edgar. It's just a really quiet environment and it's really nice to study there.
I agree.
I think my advice would be to use calendar and use calendar to keep track of your classes, your meetings, and your deadlines. In terms of best place to get coffee, I'm a bit biased, but Science Student Association are providing free drinks, hot chocolate and coffee Monday and Friday in the science basement. They are free.
Love that little plug. And yes, I agree 100% with Google Calendar. What has surprised you the most about university life?
Honestly, the thing that surprised me the most is like how full on it is all the time. Like if you miss a week, you can get so behind and it's so hard to catch back up.
Yeah, besides that, another thing that surprised me is that you are very independent in the university. Unlike in secondary school, where your teacher will always be reminding about your deadlines, it doesn't happen so much in uni.
Yep, it's on you now. Yeah. Are there any student exchanges that you're interested in?
Personally, not really, just because they're expensive sometimes.
Yeah, I did look into the 360 program in first year. Unfortunately, I didn't go, but yeah, they are interesting.
Do you have any tips for dealing with stress or time management within your degree?
My best thing that I ever did was getting a daily planner and like putting down what I needed to do every day, what classes I need to go to, and what things I needed to study. Really like helped me get through my degree.
Yeah, I definitely say plan ahead and look ahead of your deadlines. If there is a busy week coming up, definitely think about to complete some assignment early on or your lighter weeks.
Yeah, I feel like that time blocking really helps. What's it been like meeting people in science? Do you have any experiences that you'd like to share with us on making connections?
I think people are like super friendly at university and always eager to meet new people. But I found like meeting lecturers and just emailing like researchers about things that you want to learn more about, people are always happy to talk about what they like doing. And so I've met a lot of people doing that.
Yep, I agree. I think forming like a strong relationship with your lecturer is like really cool.
Yeah, definitely. I think for people doing science, they are always very passionate. If you just approach a random person and ask about what their research, they can sit there and explain 30 minutes to you what they are actually researching. You might not understand all of it, but it's always good to listen to different people's research stories.
Gotta love networking. Thank you so much, Chad and Jatong, for coming and sharing your experiences with us. And thank you all for watching and all the best for the future. Ka kite, see you soon.